It's just a misclick. We are kind of like on the low key, like we are having a little bit of a Little Mac phase. Like we got Arbiter. There's always Saint CD's been around.
There's Solroy.
Solroy's been around.
I think
Saint CD's been around. Gilgamesh, he's been around.
I haven't seen Gilgamesh in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while either.
I don't know where they've been.
What's his name? There was somebody else. I'm picturing his face right now, but I can't think of his name.
I can't. I think I know who you're thinking about, but I'm same here.
What I'm thinking about is how is Ehis going to close this 16% gap? What is he going to do? Oh, he's going to run away from Monkey Flip and get a down tilt and then get lapped slightly more. Wow, that was silly. That was very silly looking. These characters both like to fly at each other in the air. Yoshi a little slower than Diddy Kong, and Diddy Kong a lot less, I would say, not a lot, but a little less consistently in the air than Yoshi.
Sure.
Still very, very interesting matchup. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I am in the camp that I think Diddy Kong is the most vanilla top tier.
What do you mean by vanilla?
Like
it's just bland?
You could say bland. I mean, I like vanilla as a flavor, but like he just feels like every other top tier either like has like expression or like a BS X factor.
Sure.
Whereas like Diddy Kong doesn't really have as much of that. So like I don't know. Like I think it's interesting when I find a Diddy Kong player that excites me. And Tosty, he's a nice guy. Nice guy. He's a really smart guy too. Like this guy's. I haven't talked to him too much. I kind of only know him like through osmosis. But I remember one time I was like really like bummed out about like doing bad at advantage state, and I was like, I kind of want to look at how people hold their controller in their hands and see if I'm doing that wrong. And he came up to me, he's like, that's a really smart idea, and he like we just started talking for a little bit before his sec-off called.
I've never like heard anybody talk about that.
Yeah,
before.
So I think like the fact that he caught on to that and that like sparked a conversation and he was giving me some tips, like
sure.
like that like really got me interested in this guy. He doesn't show up too much anymore, but he always gets like I don't think I've ever seen him outside of like lower than 9 at an advantage state.
Oh yeah, I mean he's kind of right around the top 8. I mean I have a feeling he'll make top 8 tonight.
Yeah, he could definitely make top 8 tonight.
I mean he's the 7 seed. I mean he's had to have gotten top 8 before.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen him on the top 8 graphics before. Yeah, like 9th would be like the low end of what I've seen him.
Sure, yeah.
The up tilt getting it there, that was surprising. Even to Ehis, I saw his hand go up in the camera.
Oh yeah.
But fresh stock lead.
Banana at 0% is kind of doing a lot of work for Tosty.
Yeah, we're okay. That little he's just done that. I've seen it a few times so far in this game, where he's expecting the monkey flip. He takes just one step back, and as soon as Tosty lands, he gets a little something off of it. And I think that kind of defensive play is what he's going to need to do to, loop things back into his favor here. Tosty's also been using the banana like as a really effective anti-air, like really effectively, like more than honestly, like I mean I've not seen this matchup too much, but more than I've seen it exploited from Diddy's end before. Oh, is that it? Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Okay. Interesting DI there from Ehis.
All right.
Feel like he definitely could have lived that, but alas, Tosty takes game 1. We are in a situation where we can see both of the top 2 seeds go down. I mean, it is March, so as they say, March Madness, basketball. This is not basketball, but
Speaking of basketball, Dinky Dojo yesterday, we ran a round robin best of 7, and when I announced that, Grizzhawk said it's like real sports. This is what the NBA does.
This is
true. He just smiled.
This is true. They do best of 7 in real sports.
We did have no game 7s, unfortunately. We had a few game 5s, but like. That's normal. I wanted a game 7.
5 is a 4-1. That ain't
yeah,
interesting.
I know.
I know this conversation was like 5 minutes ago, but I forgot about one more Minnesota phase. We had the Dr. Mario phase.
What?
Oh,
There's
that's got to be the weirdest possible phase you could have.
Was that due to Jackie Peanut's influence?
There was a whole, and Jackie and Yachty, there was a whole copy pasta from I think a Franzwa salt tweet or somebody's salt tweet. Like there was a whole, like everybody has that lame-ass character secondary.
Franzwa. Shout out to
that
Franz,
I
he's
met
a
that guy
Rivals
for the
player
first
now.
time at Freezy Friday because he heard how much I like Mega Man. He walked up to me and he was like, yeah, and he showed me his Mega Man too. I'm like, this guy's so awesome. I was like, play Ultimate. He was like, no. And I was like,
Francois,
oh.
I mean, Francois has 2 of the Minnesota. He has a Mega Man and a Min Min, and then he has Belmont as a normal character. But I didn't even realize that Francois just kind of followed what Minnesota was doing for a little bit. Now, shout out to Francois though, really good Rivals player.
Sure, shout out. He got a Mega Man tattoo. Like to me, that's my brother. Bro, I love Mega Man. All right, but Battlefield. I think Battlefield is
better for Ehis, so he can.
I think it's better for Ehis. He gets more consistent juggles, more extensions, and playing around these platforms means that he is not left a sitting duck in the air when Banana is in play. So I think those are like a lot of simple things that are positive.
Oh my god.
Really, really sneaky egg lay. Not really getting anything off of it, but who knows? Maybe it's getting in Toasty's head. Air dodge to catch the banana, not getting anything with it. Just kind of jumping around, waiting to find an opening, as Ehis is famous for. Yeah,
God, this camping.
This is like that. Did you see? Oh, I guess yeah. You're not on Twitter. There's a Japanese Twitter clip that's been going around from a tournament where Hurt. It was at his local. He was up 2-1 to a Little Mac player. The Little Mac player had a game and he was doing that, jumping around, just C4 grenades for like 20 seconds before winning, and then people are like, yay! And yeah, I mean, this isn't Little Mac, so I can't say I incentivize or support what he's doing.
Nice catch. Toasty with the awareness there.
I mean, if you're going to be jumping around eventually, you're going to get caught.
Wonderful to see Ehis kind of turn up the aggression here.
He can do it. He can run him over like a horse, as they say.
Yeah, isn't that an Ehis quote?
That's an Ehis quote. The Ehis quote video will drop tomorrow.
The Ehis quote video?
Yeah,
oh,
I made a video out of cross-up. And,
oh,
so
boy.
It'll be a fun watch. There's a lot of really funny Ehis moments in that. There's like 5.
Now that Ehis has the lead here, I wonder if we'll see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's running with it like a horse. The horse races. We got the Kentucky Derby, baby. Horse versus monkey. I don't know. Do monkeys race? Probably. They're intelligent enough to where humans could.
I don't know if monkeys race.
I mean, they're like intelligent enough to where you could like domesticate them to do it. Probably.
I think maybe.
I could totally see it. Shout out monkeys. Shout out Jane Goodall.
Who?
Jane Goodall.
Oh, Jane Goodall.
Yeah. Shout out her. I learned about her because my last name's Alden.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, what? And then yeah, monkeys. Monkeys are awesome. Whoa.
The armor.
The aggressive ground pound to get out of that. That was more intelligent than your average monkey.
Okay, and Ehis has the lead now.
Yeah, well, like a very dominant, well, not very dominant, but a dominant lead just because the numbers are in his favor stock-wise. But Tosty, wow, I'm surprised that egg didn't hit. That'll do it. No, it won't. DI. God tier DI. I would have been surprised if we saw 2 Diddy Kong up tilt kills in the same set.
Oh, Trey was expecting.
Oh, the soft hit there. Wow.
There you go.
Up air, not really catching anything. If that did hit, that was like minimum 35% though. He can't be too happy about that. Okay. But he can be happy about his nickel and diamond paying off so far.
Oh,
wow.
Nice.
I was kind of surprised that Nair won in there.
I don't know if Troy meant to land on stage there. I feel like he maybe meant to grab the ledge, but just position was a little off.
Last hit almost sending him up into the blast zone. Whew.
Nice.
There,
yep.
See, there it is again. The step back when he's expecting the monkey flip. But instead of getting a tilt to start a combo, he was high enough for Ehis to hit him right in the face.
Ehis ties it up.
Yeah. This is what I like to see. I like to see very competitive sets. I also like that Ehis wears his shirt with the Yoshi's Island shirt.
Oh,
Yoshi. I love it. That's literally like his uniform. Like if Ehis was sponsored by an org, let's say he's sponsored by Luminosity. You got Luminosity Ehis, all the Luminosity boys in their jerseys.
Yep.
He used to be like, can I wear my Yoshi shirt over the jersey? And like maybe he'd take it off if like he won the tournament, but like he's more for Yoshi than he is for like literally anything. And I respect, that's the kind of love I have for my Piranha Plant too, which is also on his shirt. So extra shout out to Ehis for that. We're going to, I wasn't looking, but I assume PS2 by the music.
Sounds like PS2 given the Pokemon music.
Yeah. If you pick a small Battlefield, FD, and you pick Pokemon music, I'm sorry. Bro, you're dumb. I'm so sorry.
Dumb.
Like the remixes in this game are pretty good, but we've all heard them so many times. You got to pick something different. They're great. Please spice it up for us. Catching the peanut. No Jackie. All right. We're all trying to find our footing here in this great big world of Game 3 between Ehis and Tosty. Jumping around, playing with things.
Toasty had a nice little like trap set up for Ehis in the corner. He Z-dropped banana onto the corner, and it kind of trapped Ehis in there. And then he tried pressuring with the fair.
Whoa, the F smash.
Ehis does not give care at all. He don't care.
I think Ehis decided near the end of Game 2 that he wanted to switch from Ehis mode to Stitch mode.
Ah,
And
yes. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny seeing people play Stitch for the first time, and then because like they think. I don't know if they think he's gonna play like Ehis, or they're probably just more used to playing a Yoshi like Ehis, and then they play Stitch, who's like the opposite of Ehis, and they're like, "What the hell? What is this guy? What is this Yoshi?"
We had RJ on stream as the second set, and I was just like, okay, is this gonna be Ehis or is this gonna be Stitch?
Yeah,
and then everyone was like, yeah, it's Stitch. Like, but
I don't know what Apostrophe is, to be honest. I don't know if he's an Ehis Yoshi or a Stitch Yoshi. So
he can switch it up. He can definitely switch it up. He's played both play styles to me. So I would put him in the Dark Doger archetype, the hybrid.
Oh, the Dark Doger. Oh, I forgot about Dark Doger.
Yeah, because I've heard people ask, because Stitch is the one that I would say got a little less attention than Hassan when they were out here, because Hassan was out here for a little bit before.
Hassan was here a couple years ago.
And he's also made it. He's made it to one lug. He's been to a few advantage states. He's been to some Dinky dojos, where a Stitch can almost exclusively go to UMN and now Dinky Dojo with his new schedule and weekend tournaments. So that's pretty much. So a lot of people don't really know about Stitch.
Yeah, they're unfamiliar with this game.
Yeah. Very solid player, though. Very excited to see him and more from Chicago at Counter Hit.
That's true. We have there's one Chicago carpool that's bringing 7 people. Like, I don't know how they're fitting them all in the.
They got the Vinny van.
The Vinny van.
Shout out Vinny T. I love you.
Okay, Toasty's got to find the stock quick here. 33%. You kind of really don't want Yoshi to get another little like 3-hit conversion that's going to do 40.
Or a 1-hit conversion with Dare that does 30.
Yeah, true.
Almost killing, but Yoshi, hefty little dinosaur, because that shell on his back. Maybe. I don't know. Big head, too.
It's tough. Oh.
F smash not connecting, but if you're... there we go. Second Diddy Kong up tilt in the set. Or that finds a kill. Very strange kill move, I think. But Tosty utilizing it more than any other Diddy I've ever seen. Fair almost doing it.
Yeah.
Up air definitely will.
Ehis was ready for it. Takes it 2-1.
2-1, but super competitive and high octane set after game 1. Honestly. Well, I mean, it was still a competitive game 1.